Some men
Yeah.
think that when you provide, that's all.
Oh.
But we are a feeling and a thinking being.
Uh-huh.
You get? They need to be fed in that area also.
That's true.
Mothers, how do you help your husbands heal? God has given women the power to heal the families. You get? So if
Eh,
you
you're giving
use,
us more work
no,
on top of what we
that
already
work
have.
was given to you by God, but you need to use these tools God has given you.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
You could be busy, but if you love someone, you never fail to get that time. Even the little time you have, it's a quality time with that person.
Ay, that one hits hard.
Huh?
You can always be busy, but when you love someone, you create time for them.
You do.
Wow.
So, if you want to raise a girl who will be a good wife for someone tomorrow, you better start early.
Yeah,
You better start early when even she's still
in the womb.
in the womb. Because she feels this good environment. She comes to this environment. She grows up and flourishes. Huh?
Yeah.
So when she grows up, she'll be a good wife or a good husband. And then people will say, you did a good job.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to be in your 60s, 70s, and you're full of regrets. You know,
Okay.
the way you talk with your children, the way you pray with your children, the kind of questions you ask them, you are giving them confidence.
Okay.
You are giving them the life skills
Okay.
to use tomorrow.
Okay.
You need to work on yourself. As you work on yourself, then you can be a better father or a better mother.
Why do you think, Godfrey, that emotional attachment or things to do with emotions are becoming harder and harder every day for parents of today? You're so much welcome to the Hanye space, friends of Hanye, followers, and amplifiers. We appreciate you. And of course, at this point, I would like to say that if you have not, underline, if you have not subscribed, please, we will ask you to subscribe, because that's the only way for your expression of love for the content that we bring to you. And it's the only way we can be assured that the message we share with you is truly going to build you. Because at the Hanye space, we bring to you conversations that are geared towards building you spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, socially, and name it. And with that background, as you always know, I love to come back with professionals and people who truly love you and wish to contribute fairly to your decision-making process and your prosperity. I am back with my
Dagonjera
friend.
Godfrey. I think they already know me.
Yes, yeah. But, we've asked new ones to subscribe, so
Okay.
possibly they would want to, know who Godfrey is, briefly. You can let them know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian counselor
Yeah?
and a life coach. Married to one wife. I think that's all for now.
I don't know whether there's any time somebody will say I'm married to 3 wives. I don't know. But maybe in other contexts, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But beyond that, Godfrey, you're also a family counselor,
Yes.
right? And maybe because of the conversation we are going to have, our viewers and followers would love to hear more about you in that area.
I love the family. That's why I said I need to go get trained in this area because I want to do it like in a very professional way. And I studied counseling. Mine specifically is Christian counseling because I'm a Christian. Because many Christians didn't like the secular theories of the way people are being counseled. So there are people who feel comfortable talking to a Christian counselor. And it is in that context that I trained in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
and that is where you provide your support to
Yeah.
your clients. And friends, if you really need a calm, a humble, an authentic and reliable Christian counselor, I think I'll pin Godfrey's number so you can reach out to him directly for that kind of support.
That would be great.
The Word of God tells us that my people perish for lack of knowledge.
Yes.
And now you have no excuse that you don't know. Godfrey is here to give you that kind of support.
Thank you for that introduction.
And previously, we had a conversation with you, Godfrey, where we introduced a subject which is very, very pivotal to us as parents, to us as a community and nation, or nations, which is mainly in the angle of parenting. And our last topic was more to do with parenting beyond materialistic things. And I wanted us now to connect this to our next episode, which is mainly, okay, now we understand this child can be parented with, with or without, putting so much material things in their face. But now I want us to assess ourselves and speak to our audience. As a parent, you're an emotional being, but your child too is an emotional being. So
And it's
with
also
that,
a thinking being. Yeah.
yeah. So with that background, or with that understanding that truly nothing comes on a silver plate, at least not for us as parents and not for our children, we would like to engage in a conversation to explore parenting and emotions. And I would like to ask you, as a parenting counselor, as a Christian counselor,
As
as
a
a family
parent.
coach, as a father, you know, from our previous conversation, I want to maybe first of all pick it up from there. Is there a scenario or is there a moment when parents make mistakes?
We are not perfect. And no one goes to school to learn parenting. You're a master in your trade. And, but in the only school you go to learn parenting is the homes where you grew up from. You get that? So the way your parents were parented has a lot to do with who you are today. You agree with that?
Yeah. The way my parents were parented and how they parented me has a great influence on who I am today.
Yeah.
That's correct.
There's what they
Yeah.
call the attachment theory or relationship styles. There's this story of a pastor who was pastoring a mega church. But every time he goes home, the wife will say, "We miss you.
Oh dear.
You are not available." And the guy says, "I'm here." And he could just buy himself a newspaper or watch TV. Because for him, he thought, providing you have a shelter, you have the food, I pay the tuition, so what else do you need from me?
Yeah. And we are going to get there, Godfrey. Now you're reminding me, of some homes I've also, had. The man or the woman of the house will say, "Oh, you have food, you have electricity, you have a car, you have a driver that takes the children to school. Are you not sorted?"
Yeah, there was this saying back like in Uganda where say, a man would provide and say, "Women, what do you really want? You have everything."
You have everything minus me. Huh?
Yes. So some men
Yeah.
think that when you provide, that's all.
Oh.
But we are a feeling and a thinking being. You get? They need to be fed in that area also.
That's true. Yeah.
So going back to this pastor, at church he was a very nice man. He would take care of everyone. He loved taking care of. And someone said that most of the pastors and the counselors are people who didn't get all the ingredients needed in a healthy parenting. So there is
Okay.
always that void to try to help.
Oh,
So the pastor was driven to help people, but at home, he was not reaching.
because it is at home, and I'm trying to tweak this, it is at home that he didn't get the proper care. So he thinks it is not right to provide that at home, but maybe to the society.
Sometimes
Because
not.
possibly that's the message that he received as a child,
I
right?
wouldn't say, I want to agree with that. But no, because of how you are raised, it's kind of like your brain is wired in a way that this is how I'm supposed to respond. So this guy, a counselor helped him. He went and did what they call a genogram, like a family history. He found that this guy didn't have a good relationship with the father.
Yeah.
The father was this kind of man who would just provide, and then he goes away. He goes to drink, he goes and spends time with his friends. He comes back and he asks, "Did you eat? You have everything?" And off he goes to bed.
So you see, there's a pattern. The father used to go to the bar to drink or maybe to work. He offers more outside of the home.
Yeah.
So I think this pastor, gentleman that you're giving an example about, also believes that it is okay not to give so much of his social
He
time.
thinks he has given all he...
Minus. Okay.
Sharing myself, sometimes it's very difficult. And
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend of mine who told me that he has a friend, like over the weekends, he could go and get a room in a hotel because the kids are all over the place.
They are running. They are
They
making
are
noise
running,
for him.
and he kind of like,
He can't cope up.
he can't cope up. You get? And you wonder, why would someone do that?
Yeah.
So there is always something. You go back and look at the relationship style of the parents, how he was parented, and then you look at today, you see the effect where it comes from.
Aha. So you were trying to unpack, some of the mistakes that parents really do, and I hear one of the mistake is you run away. The other mistake is, give food, school fees, shoes, everything, not you.
Yeah.
Is there any other mistake in terms of even when you're there,
As a parent, when you are getting married, you need to first go through a number of sessions so that you check where you have strengths and weaknesses.
You do sessions with a counselor or with your partner?
Both of them you do it with a counselor. I would recommend a professional because I've seen that in many churches they do counseling, but there are areas where they don't tackle. So they need to go deeper. Like you're a financial expert. You talk about the financial behaviors. You talk about emotional being. You talk about many things that make up a relationship. So as you learn about your partner, you're also learning about you.
Yeah.
What things do I have to change before I get married? Okay, before you get kids, you and your wife need to have a stronger relationship, a healthy relationship, because when kids come, they're going to build on this foundation.
That is paradise, preparation for paradise.
Yes, you need this foundation.
Yeah.
So when you have a healthy relationship with your partner, then that is where the foundation starts from.
So the mistake that we make as parents is getting in a relationship before we are mentally ready.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we needed to work on that. Because if I'm coming from, my parents were abusive,
Yeah.
I might carry this into my home.
Yeah, definitely. It goes with you. Because
Yeah.
you run away from what is chasing you, but you can't run away from what is inside you.
Like some parents are overprotective because I don't want my children to go through what I went through. So I become overprotective. Or sometimes this abusive you went through is given also to your children. You
That's
abuse them without knowing.
Yeah.
You do things and you don't know whether you think you're doing the right thing. So you have to be very sensitive on the needs of the children. When the children comes, how am I supposed to treat them? How am I supposed to talk to them? How am I supposed to be there? How do I spend time with them? So the issue of spending time with children is very, very wide.
Yeah.
Some people say, yeah, spend time with children, but you are at home, but you are not available.
Present but absent.
And the
at
kids
the
would
same
even
time.
say, why is he here? Because he's making the situation worse.
Oh my God.
So you need to work on yourself. As you work on yourself, then you can be a better father or a better mother.
Why do you think, Godfrey, that emotional attachment or things to do with emotions are becoming harder and harder every day for parents of today?
You know, in counseling, when you know that you have an issue and you need help, then the journey starts, the healing journey starts. But sometimes we deny that we have issues. Well, you get? So these emotions keep making our life hard because we are not working on them. And if you keep having these negative emotions, then other negative emotions also adds on. You get? So you need to deal with this issue. If you know I'm too emotional, I have a lot of anger, deal with your anger. Because if you're an angry mother, how do you talk to your children? So they're going to catch it from you, and you find themselves abusing other kids. Have you ever seen these children who fight a lot at school? Find out how their homes are managed.
It must be something to do with where they are coming
Yes.
from.
Because at home, when I do a mistake, they beat me. So even at school, this kid will see something, instead of talking about it, he's gonna physically abuse this person. Because that is the rule at home. That's how things are done at home. But how do you change that?
But why is it so hard for me to even be emotionally present for my child?
Because, you know, when you grow up like in a situation, it's like you are kind of wired in a way, change is difficult.
It's more about change.
Yes.
So it is difficult.
It's difficult to change. But the moment you know, you get to know that I need to change this. I need to work on myself. I need help. Then there the journey begins.
Oh, I thought maybe it has anything to do with the fact that, you see, as I said, it is today. Maybe when we say today, possibly our parents were more present. So today, maybe, does it have to do anything with the fact that we wake up on the run? Does it have anything with
Okay,
that?
there is a modern family. But even the old days, I remember reading this story of a Vietnam veteran. He came back, he became a Christian. He could do pray like how many times a day? He would wake up in the middle of the night, he goes underground and he prays and prays. But this man had anger issues.
Oh my God.
Because
so
he had...
prayer was his rescue point.
Yes, he had PTSD. He got from the war. So sometimes we have these issues because of what we went through. And we are in denial. If you don't deal with it, like we have very many families here with our brothers and sisters who are in these missions abroad, they see a lot of things there. So when they come back, they need to talk to someone. I think the military does that. So you're married to this woman or this, goes through this hard, very terrible stuff, comes back home, and then he loads it on you. Okay, another example. If I go to work and my boss is very abusive, I need to come back to a home which is loving, which is welcoming. But if you treat me like the way my boss treats me, then I'm going to go crazy. And we start loading it on everyone around, everyone close to me around. So, you know, now I will talk about the mothers. Mothers, how do you help your husbands heal? God has given women the power to heal the families. You get? So if
You're giving us more work.
No,
On top of what we
that
already
work
have.
was given to you by God, but you need to use these tools God has given you.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes people say we have a lot of men in the workforce, women, where are the women?
Yes.
But what was the role of a woman? I know you are a gender expert,
Are you
but
trying to say we should go back home?
now,
Yes.
who is better taking care of the children? Is it the husband or the wife?
It depends.
It depends. That's the modern family. Remember? But when you look at how mothers treat children, I would prefer mothers spending more time with young children.
Oh, okay.
As they grow, they need to have more time with their fathers.
Uh-huh. Now that takes me to my next question, Godfrey. Like, what signs show that a child is emotionally neglected, even when all they need, like all the needs in life they require to have, are met? What are some of the signs that will show this child emotionally lacks?
You know, back in the villages, we used to have people do wet their beds even when they're 10 or what. What do you think causes that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was because of the nice dreams.
That has to do with confidence.
Oh, really?
A few days ago, I was traveling to Gisagara, and every time when I'm moving, I try to start a conversation with even strangers. They told me about this man who was in his 60s. He couldn't stop a driver to go and ease himself.
Oh, why?
He didn't have the confidence.
To say I am pressed?
Yes.
Oh, my.
So he finished the whole thing there
In the car?
in the car, and when he stood up, reached
And the
his
way
destination.
adult peace smells. Oh,
Yes. So that is confidence.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay.
the way you talk with your children, the way you pray with your children, the kind of questions you ask them, you are giving them confidence.
Okay.
You are giving them the life skills
Okay.
to use tomorrow.
Okay.
But now if you are this kind of man who is abusive, the children will start protecting themselves. As they protect themselves, when they grow up, they're going to get addicted. They're going to stuck on drugs.
Oh.
Because they have a void
In
them.
them.
In them. So you need to have this relationship with them, that when they see you coming, they are excited about you. But now imagine a father comes and kids run away. And they don't enjoy your presence. What are you are destroying your children.
There's no relationship.
There's no
You're not
relationship.
training them to have a relationship.
There is a book called Why Do We Do the Things We Do? If you read that book, it will also show you why do you parent the way you parent.
I think you should tell our viewers who wrote the book so they can...
Next time I'll tell you the
Yeah,
name of the author, but it's a good book. I would recommend every parent to buy this book because it tells you about even the relationship styles. Okay, let me give you an example. If you are this loving father who gives support and who gives also, you support and also you punish. Huh?
Yeah.
There is support and there is control.
Yeah.
And there is
You
some kind of
balance.
balance.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yeah.
That kid of yours, we grow up balanced.
Right.
And then there is this parent who gives a lot of control. There's no relationship.
Yeah.
The situation is very tight.
Yeah. Everything is so strict.
It's so strict. So when you are this what they call perfect, I'm a perfectionist.
There's nobody perfect.
But
Really.
there are people who are a perfectionist. They think that everything has to be perfect. And you know what you're doing to your children? You do a mistake with daddy, you're done. But Imagine this daughter or this boy does something wrong and he runs to you, not running away
Yeah.
because he knows that he will give me support.
Could it be one of the reasons I see, like, people in the professional environment, some people, like, when they make really mistakes, like, they don't want to own them. Instead, they want to quickly submit their resignation letters. Could it be one of the contributors?
That's, you're in denial. You don't want to face it
Uh-huh.
heads on, but you need to face it. So sometimes I say, I'm going to run away from this, but it will follow you for the rest of your life.
Because it's an emotional
Yes.
something.
So it becomes an attachment. Attachment came from a situation where parents were not spending enough time with children. So there's this scientist who studied the behaviors of parents who spend more time and those who spend less time with children. So there is what they call a neglective lifestyle, whereby do whatever you want. Don't ask me.
Yeah, laissez-faire kind.
So what do you think if this boy or girl grows up? There's no relationship.
Yeah.
He can't ask anyone for help. But this healthy parent who supports and balances it with the relationship, this you are raising confident children.
Yeah.
These are children who will do well in class, who can even ask a question, who can even challenge a teacher. But we have people who are just like this in class.
But even the teacher may not want to be asked many questions.
That's another thing.
That's another emotional issue the other way around.
So we need to work on our lifestyle, relationship lifestyles, so to become better parents. Yeah.
So what could be your recommendation for parents? Like, how can parents be helped to change lifestyle? Like, change how they emotionally help support their children without, a drastic shift of maybe their work or their business?
You could be busy, but if you love someone, you never fail to get that time. Even the little time you have, it's quality time with that person.
Hey, that one hits hard.
Huh?
You can always be busy, but when you love someone, you create time for them.
You do.
Wow.
So, let's take like these, you see these young men, they fall in love. Even when they are busy, they can always make time for it.
They'll call you 3 times.
Even more than that.
Or even in the night.
Before you go to bed, they call you.
Okay.
But now, someone said that our children need us, when they wake up,
Yeah.
they need to see around.
Yes.
When they come back from school, they need to find you. When they are having dinner, you have to be there.
Yep.
When they are going to bed.
You have to be the last person they
Mommy,
see.
daddy, they are available.
Yeah.
And if you're not available, you need to explain.
At least let them know.
Yes.
I'm not going to be home when you go to bed. So at least they will keep that voice.
Or you tell them, okay, I've not spent enough time with them, but over the weekend,
We'll be together.
we'll be together.
So communication also kicks
Communication matters a lot.
in. Yeah.
So, people are saying that we are too busy. But what was your priority? You're going to raise these children, and tomorrow they will be...
Also parents.
They will be a mess, and you look back and say, I didn't do my job.
Yeah.
So, like, there's this case in Tanzania where this counselor went to teach, and then there was this doctor. They had their children, they are 17, 18, around there, and the children were a mess. And he talked about these relationship lifestyles and said, my children are hooked on drugs because we are not available.
Oh.
So, he made a priority and said, I'm going to leave my job. I'm going to employ myself so that I create time for my children.
Yeah.
And it worked out well. So, if children are raising themselves at home, they spend more time with the TV more than you.
So what I hear there is also the fact that parents should sacrifice.
Yeah.
Like, there are things you definitely have to do as a parent that are sacrificial for the betterment of your children.
Like I was reading, like there was this man who was living in a community which was not the kind of community he wanted to raise his children. He had to rent his house and move to a better place. He sacrificed that.
Yeah.
Some people will say, if we're earning, both of us are earning a better salary, who earns more? That one stays in work, then someone can
Can stay at home with
stay
the
at home.
kids.
Eh? But how many people could do that? How do I? The one I'm going to say, money first.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Money is the priority.
But money is a resource. It's not everything
Yeah.
that
So
we
there are
need to
people who
live.
think money comes first before even children or our partners. So we need to prioritize.
Aha, setting the priorities, timely priorities.
Yes. And again, if you don't work on yourself, you're going to spread this to your children. And tomorrow, people will meet and that girl has anger issues like her father
father.
or her mother.
And especially when you're with those people that knew you from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to first work on ourselves. Do I have issues I need to deal with? Eh? If I want to raise this daughter to be a great woman of tomorrow, what do I have to do? If I have these anger issues, I need to deal with it. Because it's kind of contagious. And if I don't deal with it, it's going to destroy my children's families.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if you want to raise a girl who will be a good wife for someone tomorrow, you better start early.
Yeah.
You better start early when even she's still
In the womb.
in the womb. Because she feels this good environment. She comes to this environment. She grows up and flourishes.
Yeah.
So when she grows up, she'll be a good wife or a good husband. And then people will say, you did a good job.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to be in your 60s, 70s, and you're full of regrets.
And when you talk about that, I've also been reminded, Godfrey, that I think due to lack of emotional attachment or lack of us as parents failing to connect with our children emotionally, I mean, I foresee something, which may be some of our viewers. You can give us comments, but I think there is that emotional gap that exists between you as a child and your elderly parents. So like, you've seen some old mamas, old fathers living in some sort of isolation. Of course, the children know, they appreciate this is their parent, but there's the absence of that emotional attachment that would make me wake up to want definitely to run and go and see my father or go and see my mother. So I feel like parents should know this, that the more you keep yourself absent emotionally, the more you're, it's like giving forward. You're paying it forward. At some time T, it can come back to you.
Sometimes they don't know that they have an issue.
Yeah.
They're just doing things by instinct, and you think you're doing the right job.
Yeah.
But God has given us a gift as humankind, whereby you can ask yourself questions. You look yourself in the mirror and say, God, am I doing the right thing?
Am I being a good father?
Am I being a good husband? Am I being a good wife to this man God gave me?
Yeah.
And you think it through. God has given us a brain or a mind that is elastic. We are not robots. We can change. Our brains, our minds are elastic.
If we purpose to.
Yes. So when you ask yourself these questions, it's like you're telling your brain, I need to change. There are things I need to change. And God gives you ideas on how to go about it.
That's true.
So it's like sometimes you beat up your son or your daughter, and when you go to your room and you say, why did I do that?
Right. Because maybe you remembered that you were also spanked
You know, and such a person,
Yeah.
they don't do it for the sake of children. They do it for themselves.
Yeah.
So when you punish someone, it kind of feel good inside you. So, but if you are doing it for a child, why do you do it when you're angry? Why don't you wait for this anger to cool
Cool
down,
down.
and then you are at the right state of mind where you can even talk to
Passion.
this person. Sometimes people back at people where it's not necessary.
Yeah.
But if you talk to them as humankind, you can change a lot of things without even using force or using this abusive language.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think then as we go, like we head towards the end of our conversation, looking at us as parents, as leaders, and yeah, a leader will always want to ask themselves good questions. They will always want to learn. The people you're leading, your children, are a good, beginning point for you to learn how to parent. A good leader also listens. Like, can you be able to listen to your children? Listen to the kind, even ask them for feedback. Ask them, what is it that you don't like about me as your mother or as your father or as your auntie or your uncle? What is
I
it that
think
you don't like?
how many mothers would ask their children that when they think they're perfect.
But I think it is important,
Yeah, yeah.
as you mentioned, some parents, for purposes of this conversation, some of us, we behave as though we are perfect. But under heaven, nobody's perfect.
My daughter asked me a question. I was talking to her, and I asked, Daddy, are you not so controlling?
Okay.
And I said,
You think so?
I said, yeah. You're so controlling, Daddy. And I said, okay, I'm sorry. So if you give them the freedom to speak, let's have some democracy in our homes.
And then you engage in a conversation.
Yes, they will tell you this.
Yeah.
Okay. My daughter will say, Daddy, I'm sorry to say this, but I think you are wrong here. Huh? I say, oh, I don't think so. Okay, how should I correct it? I'm going to tell you.
And then you balance as a parent. You say,
Yes.
you know what, yeah, this is how you want me to do it, but as a parent, I'm here. Also,
There's something on spending time with the children. If you bring yourself down to their level, pray with them, let them lead. But sometimes you're still the leader, and you know what? They're going to walk out of the game because you're so controlling. So, but if you go to their level, you behave like them, they're going to enjoy time with you.
coach them.
Coach them.
Coach them.
So,
Like,
but when you come and start giving instructions, because now they're looking at you as their fellow, their friend and what, not as a parent. But if you bring in the orders and what, they say, this guy is so controlling.
it becomes a structured institution.
They're going to walk out of that game.
Now, Godfrey, I want to ask, and I mean, out of generosity for our viewers, as a parent, do you ever make mistakes?
Ooh.
And maybe some of the mistakes that you make that could end up maybe contributing to an emotional gap. Or have you made some that you have later rectified?
I have a mentor who realized that he has made many mistakes. He fathered children out of his marriage. He would disappear. And one time he came back to his senses. You know what he did? He came and narrated before his children and the wife.
Nailed down?
Yes. And asked for forgiveness. Say, I'm a human being. I did the ABC. I can see in your marriages you are struggling because of what I did. I was not available to affirm my daughters because he said that it is a father who affirms the girl that you're a woman now. It is the father who affirms the boy that you're a man. Remember at the beginning of this conversation I said children will need fathers more as they grow, like in the teenage years, children need fathers. The mother needs your support. Because now, hormones have started taking over. If it's a boy, and dad, you went through this, so you know how to handle this boy better than the mom.
They have a mentor. They
Yeah.
have somebody to look up
Yes.
to.
So this man narrowed down and said, I made a lot of mistakes. He told me her daughter's marriages were breaking. And the moment he did that, it affected their relationship back in their homes. Imagine these people have left home. It affected their marriages. They started being happy. And he said, hey, this thing I did was magical. So when you are wrong, be brave to say, I'm sorry. Huh? Kids will understand, and when they go out, they will be more human. Huh? They will not be this perfect supersonic creature. Huh?
Yeah.
But let us be human. If you do a mistake, admit you made a mistake and apologize. And you will move on.
So like the apology you made to your daughter recently, was that something you learned later, or is that how you've been all the time?
Like for me, my parenting style is an acquired one.
Okay.
Because I didn't get this opportunity to spend more time with my parents. They passed when I was young. But I've learned from the people around. When I see someone doing a good job, I would love to talk to them. I'd even buy you lunch so that we go and talk.
Yeah.
I need to borrow something from them. So we need to be out there looking for information on how can we do better.
We have to be intentional
We have to
about
be
it.
intentional. So if you don't want to change the way you do things, even your thinking patterns, then you're not going to do a good job. Because the world is changing. We're in a modern family. Children are very smart. They're going to challenge you. When a child challenges you, how are you going to behave in front of everyone?
When you don't know.
Yes? So the way we are parenting today is different from how our parents parented. But I can't say we discard everything our parents did. There's a lot of good things we need to bring in today, and there are a lot of things coming in today because of the cultures, because culture evolves. Our culture has evolved.
Diversity kicks in.
So you bring in all these things, and then you integrate them.
Yeah.
And then as you integrate the things, you're going to raise an integrated person, a well-balanced person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Godfrey. It is true, we all make mistakes as parents, but it is very important that we are quick to rectify our mistakes. I think that is called accountability. You own up, even when it is so tough, when it is hard. So friends, today we've been talking about emotionally absent parents and how that actually affects our children today, tomorrow, and in the future. Our next episode will be about fatherlessness and weak male role models.
That's a tough one.
Still, we will be with Godfrey Agunjira, and I really want to thank him today, maybe asking him to share at least, just to remind us a recap or a call to action, maybe 2 or 3 points as a takeaway for our viewers.
One thing I believe is that we can change. There are people who believe that they're like robotic beings. That's wrong. God has given us this gift that we can change us if we are intentional.
Okay.
And again, as we parent, remember this is the biggest ministry God has given you. Okay, you can make a lot of money, but that money will be of great use when your children are failures in their marriages, in their relationship, in their jobs. So let's come back to the basics. It's like if you love someone, you can get time for them. If you love someone, you can treat them well. So these children we have, we need to love them, that tomorrow when we launch them outside in the world, so that they will be able to flourish.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't want to use this word success. I say flourish.
Flourish. They will thrive.
They thrive in all areas of life. Because you could be successful in one area when you're struggling there in another area. So we need these people to flourish. And as you flourish, everyone you meet is going to tap from you.
Yeah.
They're going to get something from you. And that's how we're going to change the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. Godfrey says that we need to prepare our children for the world. In fact, it reminds me that many of us prepare our children for us. But these children are for us, yes, but we should every day work towards preparing them for the world. Let them be like the tree that is planted by water, that they will continue to bear fruit, that they will continue to help others emotionally. Because an emotionally stable person will be able to help others emotionally. If they're emotionally distorted, they will not be able to help others. And yeah, as a mother, I'm also on a learning journey on how to parent my children better emotionally.
We're always learning.
Yeah, and yeah, I didn't want to end the conversation maybe, making parents feel like, oh, they're doing a bad job, but we are all work in progress. And I really encourage you that you continuously, tap into the Hanye space to learn more and get tips on how to become a better parent emotionally, because we are human beings and human beings are emotional persons. Thank you for watching today, and thank you, Godfrey, for being with me today.
Welcome.
Bye.